Hi, it's Matt Bisogno here, and I just thought I'd quickly show you how easy it is to rate a meeting using the Geegeez race analysis reports. Um, for this, I'm going to use the Kempton Park meeting this evening, and I'll click the first race, which is a maiden race, and then go to race analysis. Now, the thing with maiden races is that there are no winners. So as you can see, no previous winners. So as you can see, there is just a sea of red and grey here. So basically, maiden races are no use with the race analysis report, which is this tab. Race analysis works best when there is an established level of form, so typically in handicaps or older horse group races. So if we just whiz through these races, you can see there's only two horses here with green, Stagemanship and Jellyfish. To be honest, I wouldn't be interested in playing this race at all. It's just it's a nursery handicap, and again there isn't an established level of form. Just for the record, Jellyfish did win at odds of 13 to 8 and the favourite, so nothing to write home about. So let's move on. Let's look for something a bit more potentially playable. This is a handicap. Not really much to go at here. You might be interested in Posh Boy in this race. The only kind of green angle there, I guess. The result of that race, Posh Boy. Excuse me. Posh Boy ran no sort of a race down the field, 12th, as a 6 to 1 chance, so he was expected to do better than that. We'll move on. The 7:15. The one standout contender here was Ebony Rock, and we can see that Ebony Rock did indeed win, albeit by a nose, the shortest margin, at 4 to 1. So we'd have been off the board there, off the mark, on the board. Easy for me to say. Next race, Maiden Fillies, no form, not interested. 8:15. Okay, there's one strong line of green here. Truccanini, green for everything. Saucy Minx of mild interest as well. Truccanini won the race, presumably no price. 6 to 4 favourite. Saucy Minx ran well in 4th, only beaten a length. And she was a 15 to 2 shot. She was bigger than that earlier actually. So that's not bad. Let's move on. 8:45 race, and in this one we might have been interested in Mission Approved or II Digby. In truth, there's a lot. Tegula Knight, Dominium. There's a lot with some sort of a chance. As it turned out, none of them won. Mission Approved was second, beaten ahead. As the favourite, he finished very well and was unlucky. But I wouldn't have played that race because there wasn't. I'm looking for a standout basically. And then the last race was the 9:15, and the three horses with the most obvious chance were the top three in the weights, numbers 1, 2 and 3, and they actually finished first, second and third, 3, 2, 1. Again, there weren't much prices, but I actually played the trifecta on this race, and it serves me right that the TriCast paid £43 and the trifecta paid 23. So I ended up settling for half what I could have had there. In case you think I'm being selective here, these were by no means isolated races today. I picked out just a handful of races. One of them at Sandown, which was my nap of the day, as some of you will know, was in the listed fortune stakes, and you'll be able to tell me which horse it was when you see this tab. Quite clearly, Penitent was a standout horse here, and Penitent won that race at odds of 9-4. That was a nice easy bet earlier. Another one I picked out was running at Yarmouth. Yeah, this race. Looking at the race analysis, there was a clear pick with greens and ambers all the way across, and that was free zone. Looked like a reasonable each way bet to me, and he or she won the race at 10-1. Every day there are selections like this through the race analysis reports, to find that the horses that you're interested in, they really should stand out with green and amber right across the page, and it literally takes less than a minute to find a shortlist.